a little bit different.
It's incredible.
Different to yours. Still not found, you know, an S1E2. Welcome back to another video. We are at the NEC Classic Car Show. We're here for 4 days. Quite looking forward to this because these shows are quite good on the principle of the people they bring into the shows. They want to talk to you, they want to ask questions, they want to go into detail about the car. So I'm really looking forward to it. Plus, I'll be able to walk around and see what interesting builds there are here, which kind of fit our audience. Let's do a quick spin round and you can see what I see because everything's being set up. Everything's starting to come alive, the cars are starting to arrive, and we've got quite a good spot because there's my little Corsa and literally behind us is the discovery stage. So fingers crossed we might even meet some of the people up there and they'll notice my little Corsa, but who knows? So we're starting to fill up now and get busy. We're here. Obviously, as I said, the discovery stand's over there, but look at what's just behind us. They're all a bit long. They need to be shortened for me, but aren't they beautiful? We'll have a look at them in a bit. So this is the Fraudster. This is owned by Kevin Jenkins. This is classed as the most powerful C20 LET engine in the UK currently at the moment. I would have thought, you know, well over 4 digits, and it's definitely the fastest powered C20 LET car in the UK at the moment. And I think it is actually the fastest door slammer car. I could be wrong, but I think it is. These twin engine cars are popping up everywhere. Really nice. Twin engine Mini. I'm a twin engine fanatic. I own a twin engine Corsa just over there, which is 1200 horsepower, and I follow all the twin engine cars and a lot of the owners. What was your reason for this one?
Well, BMC built 2 in '63.
Yeah.
So it's something they did. Both the cars got scrapped.
Okay.
I didn't build these.
Right, okay.
I didn't build either of them. They were built by...
Is this one of the original ones? No.
No, they got scrapped.
Right.
2 1963 cars got scrapped.
Right.
So they built these as replicas. They built a rally one, which is a mirror of that, in that colour.
Okay.
Dark red. They built a rally one, straight cut gearboxes, highly tuned engines. Then they decided to build what BMC might have built had they done that 100 cars for homologation.
Oh right, okay.
So they built this.
So they originally designed these for rallying.
They did,
right.
They didn't build enough to get them homologated.
I get you.
Even all those years ago, you had to have a production car.
Right.
So, but John Cooper built one. If you Google it, he fell off the Kingston bypass with this.
Oh right.
Nearly killed himself. So that was the demise of it. BMC decided then, perhaps it's not such a good idea.
Right.
But if I'd been one of those guys, I'd have pushed one of them back in the shed somewhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would have done, yeah. Yeah.
There you go. So this is the best we've got.
And like I say, as a twin engine fanatic myself,
what have you got?
I've got an Opel Corsa.
Alright.
I have.
What I've got in it?
Pardon?
What engines is that?
2 calibre turbos.
Right, front and back. Is it over here somewhere?
Yeah, it's over there, it's literally over there.
Did Vauxhall ever build one?
No.
It's something you've done?
Yeah, something I've done,
So you put it in. How do
Yeah.
you get it all synced up then?
I find it doesn't need to be with mine.
Engines, you sort out each other.
Yeah, they sort themselves out. They just push themselves in the right direction.
I agree with that.
Yeah, they just do themselves in the right direction.
As long as you've got your revs roughly right.
Yeah, the only thing I found is, which you won't kind of pick up on, is mine suffers from bump steer. So as my squats, it turns the wheels in slightly. But obviously with you, with not as much horsepower as I have, you won't really pick up on. How do you find it as a long distance vehicle, this?
Right, I've driven this.
Can you turn each one off?
Yeah, you drive on front or back.
Yeah, right.
Can you do that with yours?
Yeah, you don't mind, yeah. Obviously a bit like mine, obviously it has like a mesh boot to get rid of some of the heat out the rear. Perspex rear windows, which obviously to help with airflow to the rear, which it turns out that the Achilles heel was this car was an overheating issue with the rear engine, which they kind of stopped and then obviously stopped the program to move on with. It is more for fun.
What's 0 to 60 on that one?
2.5 seconds. Yeah.
Are you married?
Yeah.
You must have a very understanding wife.
I do.
My wife thinks I'm the salt of the earth. That's why she keeps me in the cellar.
But as you know, yours, they're a passion. They're more than just a car.
I'm up here today, you know.
Yeah, you enjoy it. You talk to people about it, and and people are intrigued by it. So mine's obviously different to yours. Yours is obviously a front engine of a Mini put in. Mine was all space framed. I wanted to make it a little bit different.
I tried to keep the car with mine.
Yeah.
By having the compartments and
Correct.
Lots of rear seats like you have.
Yeah.
You've got a glass panel between the two of you.
Yeah, Perspex panel just took it. More for safety.
Where's the fuel tank?
Behind the seats.
That's where mine is.
Yeah.
Same as mine. You still get engines?
You just about get engines.
Are they identical engines?
As close as I can get them.
Right, okay. So they probably need to be, don't they?
Yeah.
And how does your throttle work? It's all electronic throttle?
Yeah, no, cable.
All cable.
Oh, cable driven. Same as yours, but one pedal, 2 cables.
You've got gear linkages, obviously selecting two.
Gear linkage does the same, yeah.
So one goes forward, one goes back.
No, so basically it's a normal
Cables.
2 cables.
Yeah. Let's sit here.
What's happening? Help yourself.
What's happening here?
Just 1 second.
Sorry.
So this is the gentleman who owns the twin engine Mini. He's having a look around mine. A little bit different.
This is incredible.
Different to yours. The twin engine world's very small, and this gentleman owns a twin engine Mini, which is over there. So we've come over to see what mine's like. It's been really nice to be able to talk to the gentleman about the Mini, find about a bit of history, understand what got him into buying these twin engine cars. So no, it's been a real privilege, as well as to having come over and see my twin engine, sit in it, talk about it, and basically have the same response that he enjoys talking to people. He gets the exact same questions I get. So it's been really fun to just bounce off with the older gentleman about this twin engine Mini and what he has to do. Just spotted this as it's gone quiet. I've been able to have a walk round. Obviously this is the long wheelbase version of the Sports Quattro. So obviously it's not been shortened, but it has the full kind of Sports Quattro body kit. Lovely, lovely build. Very, very nice quality. This one must be very, very freshly done. Fiberglass all looks beautiful. Cannot, the interior's stunning on this thing. All nicely stitched with Quattro down the middle. The mat says Sports Quattro. It is a lovely, lovely build. And I do like how they've masked off the areas with the black. That looks really, really nice. Accent pieces. So no, nice to see one. Still not found, an S1E2, but if this is the best I can find, it certainly does the job.
2 hours later.
Look at this. To say I'm excited is an understatement. Oh my god, it's a genuine one. It's the one that's going up for auction soon. Let me just take a moment. I've sat on the stand, on the chairs, having a moment, just looking at, just taking it all in and enjoying what I'm seeing, because like I say, I've never even seen a proper replica. They're always really badly done, or there's something wrong with them, never mind an original one. Not in my wildest dreams that I think there would be a genuine one of these here this weekend. Have I been lucky to find this? Now, obviously people who follow the channel know that I'm building one of these. Mine's obviously a replica, but this is a genuine car. So this is chassis number 2. They made 20 of these cars for the Group B rallying, and as you can imagine, they are so rare to even find a replica even to stand in front of, never mind an original one. So from knowledge, this one is the one that's going up for sale shortly at the auctions. They're estimating £1.5 million. Wow, this thing is beautiful. I'm going to stand here for at least the next hour. I'm going to take photographs. I'm going to scan the wing mirrors with I've downloaded a 3D scanning app for my phone. I'm going to spend hours and hours going over every inch of this car. I was going to fly to the Audi VW museum because, again, to stand in front of one of these is super rare. So I was, like I say, I was going to fly to Europe just to stand in front of one, but I'm going to spend some time over the weekend to take it all in, to look at it, to measure it, just to enjoy it in its full presence. Like I say, there's only 20 of these ever built, and to find a genuine one is unreal. Never realised they had the vents here and here as well on the boot lid. Again, another thing I've picked up on is obviously I bought the fiberglass kit to make the replica of this, and it comes with these panels here. Mine are so much thicker than this. That was another panel area I was worrying about how to make because it's being so thick. But just looking at that there, it is a piece of straight steel and a little bit tied off. The fiberglass panel does not do that at all. I would have thought for strength, that is lovely, that spoiler. And again, not very hard to replicate. I'm going to get many pictures, all the detail in it, so I can carry on building mine. Rear windows are always an area, because obviously you've shortened this area from the long wheelbase and raised the roof slightly. If you look, it is just a piece of perspex with sealer all the way around the edge. Like I say, the fit and finish is great, which again, we know they're not in these race cars, but I suppose with me, with my picky OCD, I'm going to try and make it as pretty and as neat and tidy as possible. When I said there's a piano hinge along this edge, it looks like the grille splits here and this whole area folds down for some reason when you open the bonnet. I wonder what's behind there for access, or what is needed for behind there for access. Because obviously I was under the impression it was a one-piece front grille, but obviously it's not. And you will have seen this area on the video where we made this out of sheet steel, because for me, the full body kit, that is the hardest area to get right. I would have thought all this area would be in one piece. For some reason they joined it here. Whether it's because they broke it and they only had that piece, there must be a story behind it. But again, just to go into, again, OCD, giant crack. And as much as this is, like I say, the original, and it is absolutely beautiful, and you can't take away from what it is, but me building my tribute, a new spin on these things, it's the reason why I couldn't live with that, because I wouldn't want cracks in my body kits. Because genuinely, at the end of the day, on an original race car, you can kind of take it as it's battle scars, it's the way it was built, it's original, they weren't made to be perfect. But for someone who's making, you know, a tribute or a replica, then, you know, spend the time and the effort, and you want it to make it look right. Because what's also interesting is, I don't know if it shows it on the video, is in the light you can kind of make out the Kevlar weave under the body panels, just slightly in the paintwork. You can also see where bits have been bonded on. So again, detail isn't the best, but my God, I can't get over how beautiful this thing is. And I'll be honest with you, I bet I've been sat here now an hour just going round it, taking videos, pictures and everything. Because again, when am I ever going to get the chance to stand in front of a £1.5 million genuine Audi Quattro short wheelbase Group B? And I'll be honest, I don't know what this is. Is it for fluids to top your water up? Again, I'm sure multiple people will know, because the radiator is obviously in the boot. That looks like it's where the water goes in for the rear radiators to save you unhatching all the back end, all the boot and everything else. And again, I'd like to think, I might be wrong, this is some kind of like fluid level. I don't know, because it looks clear. Who knows? I'm sure someone put it in the comments of what that area is. So you have literally two cars. So you have an Audi 80 front, which is from probably there forward, because you have to change the windscreen slope, and then you have the coupe back. But with doing the windscreen slope, it also, you need to use the 80 roof, because it raises up and it's higher than the coupe section on this end. Then if you look at the back window area here, you chop out, I think, 330 mil out of that area and shorten the back. So there is so much work into get this body shape right. The only thing I'm going to kind of struggle with, I think, I'm sure mine's a sunroof model. So for somehow, I'm going to have to skin the roof in one piece without using fiberglass. My God, what an experience this has been. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be stood in front of one of these cars today, or even this weekend. Such an honour to be able to walk around, video, take pictures and see how it is actually done, rather than working off the fiberglass body kit in total, working off pictures. But again, this is giving me a super boost to get mine done, because this thing is beautiful. So one of my subscribers has just come to meet me and say how much he enjoys my videos. So thank you for watching them. Thank you for coming over and meeting me. Thank you very much. Highlights of the weekend so far. I've just had, I don't know the correct terminology, I'm going to say an autistic gentleman. His name was Alex. He literally ran over, shook my hand, telling me that he watches me on YouTube all the time, give me a giant hug, and just told me every single video that he's watched and what he sees on my channel and how much he enjoys it. And that there has made me so proud and so happy. So for Alex, if you're watching, mate, thank you, you've made my weekend. This is tucked in a corner and it's very unassuming. Obviously a beautiful thing to look at. I love the kind of the decal paint job on it. But what makes this one so special, which again you don't really pick up on, obviously it's like flatbed VW camper, got a V10 Viper engine in it, rear wheel drive. This thing should not be tucked in this corner. This is a really nice little find. Love a little find, an L-Reg GSi. Find an L-Reg GSI, it's so rare, because even L-Reg Novas are rare, never mind a GSI. And to find this one in pristine condition, really lovely find. All the Nova fans are going to love this one. And like I say, I've not seen many in this condition. What a cool little thing is, obviously this is the original bill of sale for the car. And if you can see, £7,144 this was. It should have been £9,944 brand new. You got a discount. And this is 93. I was 13 years old. Oh no, this was actually, what's it called, sorry? First registered 84. Oh no, so that's this part exchange. So they gave him part exchange of a Metro for £200. Brilliant. This is lovely. So I've come with the lovely wife with the car. She's getting drunk on gin and she's spilt a cup all over the floor. It's going to be a long day today. Beautiful Mark II Astra GTE. This is a friend of mine that's on show. Really clean conversion. Making 425 horsepower. Custom inlet manifold. Tubular exhaust manifold. Looks absolutely stunning. Perfect condition. Really nice find. And really nice to see in the flesh again. So what's cool is this man here, he's just been FaceTiming his mate walking around the car, showing him. And his mate's reaction is brilliant. Because he's just like, wow. Look, he's FaceTiming him. This has been the reaction all weekend. People watching where they don't really understand it. They've got questions. They don't expect it to have the two engines. So that's been a really nice response this weekend where, like I say, FaceTiming his mate just to show him the car. So I'm going to sign this video off. It's been a really good 4 days. It's been a long 4 days, but it's been good. The car's had an epic response from everyone. Loads of people have been over talking to me. Loads of people have give their appreciation for both the channel. They've all commented on how good the car is. It's so much better in real life than it is on pictures and videos. So it's been really good. Highlight of the weekend for me was that Alex gentleman who came over, ran over to me and shook my hand and gave me a big hug. That made the full weekend. This is it now for showing the car and doing the bits with the car. Now it's time to start stripping the car down, fixing the bump steer, putting new ECUs on to get some better power management, for ready for next Easter to get out and start racing again. So we'll sign it off. I'll see you all on the next video.